Hey friends, this is Brad from 13 Adventures. If your idea of a good time is questionable life choices and zero regrets, buckle up. You're listening to The Riveted with Chris and Gina.
Gina, last week I asked you whether you wanted to play a board game or not.
Yes, you did.
And that didn't go over well.
Not really.
So this week I have a different question.
Oh, okay.
Truth or dare?
Oh, that's super easy. Truth.
Okay. How many Amazon packages do you have coming at the next campground stop?
Dare.
I got your number.
Oh, I bet you do.
Listener, what's your count?
It's time for The Riveted.
With Chris and Gina.
I'll never tell, baby. Never tell.
Gina, we're out in the wilds of Colorado.
The wilds?
The wilds.
Would that be the animals or the people or what?
Well, you and I are around all the wilds of Colorado, animals, whatever. But we've got some wild folks as guests tonight.
Yes, we do. Listener,
you're in for a fun episode. We got dialed in on the remote recording. We've had a few chats, and our guest this week, we're having a blast, and we hadn't even pushed record yet.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's have fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, you know why?
Why?
Because it's cocktail time.
That's right. Yeah. So here's the thing, listeners. So we are in Mountain Time. They're in Eastern Time. And we're doing an evening podcast record. We love those.
Right.
And so we got some cocktails. We're having a little fun. It's going to be a blast.
And now we're going to do a podcast.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
That is what we're doing.
Yeah. Listener, we love being able to connect with folks, have them raise their hand and say, hey, we'd love to participate in the podcast. We've never met these folks before in person. Can't wait to see them down the road as soon as we can. Mark and Elle Guiffre from Kentucky. Welcome to The Riveted with Chris and Gina.
Welcome, you guys.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you. Thanks
Hello
for
there.
having us.
I got a bourbon right here waiting for us.
Oh,
Very
I hear
nice.
it. So let's do that. Let's do
cheers.
a big cheers.
Ooh.
Cheers to
Yeah.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Airstreaming.
absolute cheers,
Yes.
you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Man,
I know we don't sound like your typical Kentuckians, do we?
No,
you know,
you don't.
Not really, but that's cool. That's no problem.
Yeah.
What so what does that mean? Like you guys are transplants to Kentucky, and like, I mean, tell us a little bit about that. Like
Yes.
where are you from, where you are now, what, that kind of stuff.
I grew up on Long Island, and we met in Hoboken, New Jersey. Ellie moved all around the country when she was young, but mostly was a Jersey girl as well. So we moved to Kentucky for work about 25 years ago, and it's the longest we've lived anywhere. But now we're Kentuckians. We actually say Louisville.
Yeah.
We drink bourbon. I
Yay.
even say y'all now, but I say how y'all doing.
Yeah. I love it.
That
We love
works.
it. We
Yeah.
love being in Kentucky. People
Well,
are just so friendly and so nice. It's home for us now.
That's good.
Well, it's beautiful there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
Mhm.
We are actually at a campground right now, a Corps of Engineers campground in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. We're at the Hillman Ferry campground, and it's just we've never been here, and it's beautiful.
It's right by land between the lakes, far western, southwestern Kentucky.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
We've never been there. We've driven past the exit that says that's where you go, but we've never been
Yeah.
there.
We sure have.
Yeah.
We're usually
guys
headed
will have to-
somewhere.
Yeah, you guys will have to stop in here next time when
Mhm.
you're in your travels, because it's quite lovely here.
The thing that I've heard about that area is that there's some dry camping, dispersed camping areas around that area that you can get kind of off
Yes.
the grid.
Well, they're at the
Yes,
Corps of
yeah.
Engineers. So are you guys having to pay anything for where you are?
We are, but if you have your America the Beautiful, if you have your National Parks Pass, you get a discount. So, yeah, and this spot specifically is a full hookup, 50 amp full hookup. Go figure.
Man.
For Corps of Engineers, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
And
great.
we just came from Nolan Lake, and over there it was did not have full hookups. We just had water and electric. and we were right on the lake. That view was stunning.
It was
that was
gorgeous.
really beautiful.
That's great.
So what's the average price for something like that?
I think for the Nolan Lake, I want to say we paid like $40, and we were there two nights. And then this one, I think we're paying maybe $60, and that's for full hookups.
Wow.
For 2 nights.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So now all Airstreamers are going to go looking for it.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
it's worth it. It's a great value. If you like to fish, there's great fishing around here.
Oh, nice.
And the kayaking and paddle boarding. I mean, Nolan Lake, that was beautiful. I mean, our site was right on the river. So literally you just can walk down the little hill and the water's right there, and you can just, you could swim, you can get on your kayaks, you could do whatever, and then come right back and just, park your little kayaks right there and just walk up to your camper. So it was perfect.
Cool.
Yes, you can leave it there on the shore, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
Mark, you sent me some pictures the other day, and that was, you said Mammoth Cave?
Yes.
Yeah, and that
was one of our national parks. We're trying to get all our stamps and all, so
good for you. Yay, we do that.
Yes.
That looked like an awesome site. The picture you sent. We'll use that picture in our promotion of the episode because that was good looking. And,
neat.
And okay, so we'll get to your Airstream in a minute, but I just got to ask you this, based on this picture: how do you keep that black truck so clean?
We actually we went to Vinny's and we did when we first bought the Airstream, we had it ceramic coated, and I did the tow vehicle as well.
Oh, wow.
And I'm telling you, all it needs is a little rinse, and it shines up really nice.
Very cool.
Have you all done that yet, or no? Have you done the ceramic coating?
Not on the Airstream, but we got it on our new truck, and we got it ceramic coated. But yeah, I mean,
it's pretty cool.
Not the smart cap, just the truck.
Yeah, right. I mean, they wouldn't ceramic coat the smart cap, but the truck did. We got a white truck. It's a GMC like yours.
Okay, so I have to tell y'all something since we're talking about this right now. So we just came from a boondocking spot outside of Silverton, Colorado. We stayed there for a week. Dusty. It was gorgeous, but we also took our truck and we, kind of went. Well, I hate to say four-wheeling, but it kind of was. We had to be in four-wheel drive, but we went down some really crazy mountain roads and got covered in dust. Now, get this, we're boondocking. Everybody knows what boondocking, right? You don't have hookups,
right?
Nothing. You're just parked there. We're by a creek, and we're with some friends. And Chris and our friend Kevin, we were with Deborah and Kevin from No Lock. Shout out to them. And Kevin, and Kevin and Chris decided to MacGyver it. And they got buckets. I'm not kidding. They got buckets of water from the river that we were. And there's a video of us there at the river. But
oh, wow.
And then I don't know what Kevin and Chris did, but they had like this battery thing and they had some hoses, and the battery made the hoses like suck up the water. And Chris literally washed our truck sitting there on our campsite by that creek. Okay. And Kevin, poor old Kevin, he kept bringing the buckets of water to Chris, and Chris just kept washing.
I'll tell you that
but you couldn't have done that had it not been for the ceramic coat.
No, that's the short description of that is that he had a 5-gallon bucket and he had a spare water pump for his Airstream, and he had some hose, and then he just did a quick little MacGyver thing and hooked it up, and we had a smaller bucket, and he would go scoop water out of the creek, pour it in the 5-gallon bucket. The pump sucked the water out of the 5-gallon bucket, and then I washed the truck off, and then all I had to do was I just washed it with water, and then I took my bare hand and wiped the truck with my bare hand, and then rinsed behind it, and it was clean.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deborah and I sat there and drank wine.
Yeah. I carry my chamois cloth with me all the time, just because there's something about like you want your Airstream and your tow vehicle to just look spectacular. They're such beautiful vehicles as they are. And
Yep.
we pulled into this site, and 3 different people, while I was setting up, rode by on their bikes or drove by on their golf carts. They're like, "Oh, that's such a really nice rig."
Yep.
Yes.
And it made me really proud. But I was like, it really does. But I want it to look nice. So
That's true.
wherever I go, I'm always dusting
Yeah.
it off,
Yeah.
trying to get fingerprints off any of the little rain streaks or anything else like that. I just want it to look,
Yep.
good too.
So Mark, do you think that has become a compulsion yet?
I am definitely, yes. It is definitely a compulsion. I
It's
love to wash cars and my vehicles, but this thing, I just want it to sparkle all the time.
That sounds just like Chris.
Well,
He's the same way.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what I used to do is, and this was early on. I've gotten over it, but when if we had to drive some distance and the rig and everything got dirty, especially a lot of bugs on the front and that kind of stuff. If we were going somewhere at a nice campground, and we knew that I knew that we were going to be there for more than 3 or 4 nights, I would go find a do-it-yourself car wash, and I would wash my rig before we would go to the campsite because I didn't want to have a dirty rig on the campsite the whole time.
And sometimes these car washes were not close by.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'd have to seek one out. Yeah.
Yes.
And, because the RV parks don't let you wash your rig at the site. Most of them don't anyway. And, I have my own wash stuff. I don't, the only thing I use at the do-it-yourself car wash is the spray water, but my own brushes, my handle, all that's my own stuff. But so I've gotten a little better. I've gotten a lot better at that. But I was to that level early on. But to your point, you roll into a nice campsite or you're just traveling down the road. An Airstream is so stylish,
They're
so
sexy.
good looking, sexy, whatever. And you want them to be clean. You want them to look nice. You don't want them to look like they've got gray road wear from like rain and stuff. You want them to pop.
Right.
And,
for sure.
And they deserve that. They deserve that level of detail, I think. And that's why well,
what other rig can you spruce up like that?
Well, you can wash the boxes, the white boxes.
I know, but then they still look the same.
They still look like a white box.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
And
they're just so different looking, and it's just that that shiny. It's just, I don't know. There's something so wonderful.
They say it's iconic. It really is.
It is iconic.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I need to say a disclaimer right there before somebody gets their
Don't say
panties.
that. No, you don't need that damn disclaimer.
I am before somebody gets their panties in a wad. There's nothing wrong with box RVs. There's nothing wrong with those.
That's
and they
true.
can be cleaned up and they can look nice, but they don't shine. They don't sparkle like the aluminum does coming down the road.
That's true.
So
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
totally agree.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us what your shiny, clean Airstream is.
We have a 2026 Globetrotter 27.
Oh,
very nice.
I don't know.
Wait.
so-
Did you hear what she just said?
What?
What did you just say? You
Twin.
said-
Twin.
Oh, she jumped.
Stackers.
Twin.
Do you hear, Mark? They already know.
I didn't even get a chance to ask the question.
That's because they're listeners. Yes, so temporary stacking.
All right. Okay, so I want to start. I want to start with the 2026. So I don't know. We haven't had anybody on the podcast in a while that had that current of a year model.
Don't think so. So when did
tell
you
us
get
about
it?
that.
Yeah.
We started with a 2025 Globetrotter 25-foot front bed twin, and we got that last March. And we went. We initially we were just thinking, we would get a 23 Globetrotter. We love the Globetrotter floor plan, so we thought, we'll just do a 23 because we've never done this before. Mind you, this is all very new to us. But, we went to some RV shows and we looked at different rigs, and we just loved we just kept coming back to the Airstream. So we thought, we'll do a 23. And then we went to look at them in person. We're like, that's too small for us. So we'll do a 25. got the 25. Then we went on a month-long trip in October, right?
Mhm.
In October, we went up to New England and we did that whole leaf peeping. We went to Vermont and then we went to Maine. We had a wonderful time. But during that month-long trip, we were like, it's a little tight in here. We need just a little more room. So we went back and we looked at a 27 and we looked at a 30. And we thought the 30 was maybe just a little too big for us. So we thought the 27 fit just right. It's like, three bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is too big. This is too small. This one fit just right. So,
And
yeah.
the funny story was we probably would have bought the 27 right from the start, but
Yeah.
at the time I had a half-ton GMC and it had about a 9,000 pound towing capacity. And we thought it might be too much with the 27 to tow with that.
Yep.
So we started off, the first month or so with the 25-foot Globetrotter with a half ton, and we realized we probably needed more truck. And from a guy perspective, when your wife comes to you and says, you probably should buy a bigger truck, I was like all in. I was like, yeah, here we go.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And we bought the diesel. We bought the 3500 GMC. Same truck, same layout, everything. But, oh my gosh, towing with that diesel, towing with the heavy duty, it doesn't matter what size we could have gotten. But we found that the 27 was that perfect little sweet spot for us, that double cabinet for the wardrobe, the two lockers above the two beds, the little bit of space at the end of the bed where you could put like your shoe bag or, in my case, my bourbon collection or so. And, just little things that we used to always have to move around and stick stuff on the bed during the day and then move it to the front during the night. It was that perfect little place for us. And it's been fantastic.
Yeah, we love that. We love this layout. Maybe eventually down the road, maybe we will go bigger. But I mean, for this for us works for us. It's perfect.
That a 27-foot floor plan, regardless of the trim, I think is Airstream's most popular length.
I think so.
So and the Globetrotter trim is awesome. So did you get a hatch, a rear hatch?
No. You know what? I know I might be the only person on the face of this earth, but I did not want a rear hatch.
Yeah.
So you know what? I love being outside and I love it, but there's also times where I'm like, I just want to go into my Airstream.
That's cool.
And
We don't like the bugs, and we like the AC on, and all those other things.
We get it.
I will say the difference with the 2026 from the 2025 that we had, and we were really excited about it. We didn't plan it that way, but having the window in the bathroom, which was a new feature for them, is really spectacular. It just adds a little bit extra. I still wish that they would put a clear window in the door, and we're gonna get that done. But that little extra window in the bathroom was just a little special extra for us.
Yeah, I bet so. And
well, we just got that clear door window.
Ooh, how much do you love it?
I love it.
Yeah, awesome.
I love it. I wasn't sure if I was going to because I didn't really want the shade, but inside the screen. But I love it.
Right.
Now ours is tinted on the outside. I think that Airstream when they do it, they don't use the tint or something. I don't know, but I mean, you can still get it and go have a tint put on. But I love it.
Yeah, no, it's a game changer for our floor plan. We got a 30-foot, so our door's in the front, and the door and we've got some little porthole windows in front of the sink, and because our kitchen's on that side. Well, so that's the only windows we have that face our campsite, other than our bedroom window. So So now that we have that clear window, it's almost like we've got way more.
Oh, it opens up the whole.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
And when our door opens, and it like if we have our door open and our screen closed, the door blocked 3/4 of the porthole windows, so we couldn't see through them. Well, now we can see through the porthole windows and the
door,
the door
or the screen.
I guess I guess let me rephrase. It's not porthole. It's called Vista View. Right?
Vista View. Yeah, they're not portholes.
Vista
Portholes
View.
are they're the small round ones.
Fancy now.
Yeah, I don't want to get my wrist slapped.
Yes.
Somebody. Yeah.
Who, me?
Our layout is the same way, and I want to be able to see out that window when I open the door, but you can't. So
yeah,
that's cool.
That's definitely going to be on our list.
Yeah,
and I like it that way. I mean, I like having the door. Well, what am I trying to say? I like having our setup with the kitchen facing our campsite.
Yeah.
Because if Chris is cooking or I'm washing dishes or whatever, I can look out those windows and see what he's doing, or vice versa. He can see what I'm doing, or if our girls are visiting and I can see them out, and stuff.
Yeah.
And I like that. Plus, I like that I can open my door and set stuff on my kitchen counter, like my wine glass, to say, hey, I need some more wine, or, all that. I like that instead of having to come all the way into my rig to go across it to my kitchen. Now, that doesn't mean I don't like the other way too. I do, but I don't know. I really like that. And so I gave up having windows on that side other than right there at the sink when we purchased it. I'm like, no, this will be fine. But boy, when that window was put in the door and you open that door and you can still see out right there, that was amazing.
It's
I'm
awesome.
like, and I fought getting it. I was like, nah, we don't really need to do that. And now I'm so happy we did.
Well, and
oh, good.
Well, just this boondocking spot we just left recently is a perfect example of the benefit of that, because we were able to front right up against a really nice. It was considered a creek, not a river, but it was still a good size, good flowing creek, and it was beautiful, clear water. It was basically snowmelt creek from the mountains.
Wow!
And so, with that door shut and the way we angled, we could see it easily, without having to,
even just sitting here on our couch.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. So get that clear window for sure.
Get that.
Yeah, we're definitely that's definitely on the list. There's you get the Airstream, and then when so backtracking, we never grew up camping. We've never, like, Mark's family didn't go camping, my family didn't go camping. I did grow up going to a lot of national parks with my family. My father took us to a lot of national parks, but when Mark and I, I don't know how it came about, but we were just kind of talking about, oh, well, if we retire, what do we want to do? And we're like, hey, let's travel. Let's try to go to all the national parks. Let's try to visit every state, and let's do it in an RV.
Yeah. And I will say, a lot of my friends who know Ellie, they're like, Ellie wants to go camping. Ellie was more the Ritz-Carlton, high-end, nice resort kind of place. So
well, yeah.
I was like, yes, it was her idea,
I love it. I love this.
But you bought the Ritz-Carlton.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
There's nothing better.
And you can decorate it however you want. You can have all of your items from home that you want with you all the time without having to pack them up to move each time. Yeah.
Yeah. And
every time we go somewhere, we're like, oh, maybe we should drive. Should we drive there?
Yeah, this is our, and that was our thought for retirement. We didn't want to just buy a house someplace and that would be where you retired. We wanted to be able to take the rig and say, okay, when it's warm, we'll go cool places. Yeah. When it's hot, when it's cold, we'll go to warm places or whatever. Yeah. But the rig allowed us to go wherever we wanted to go. And I haven't retired yet, probably another year or so till I retire. But we already wanted to start the adventure and, start seeing what it was like. And we've had a most amazing time. Yeah. We've done all of the East Coast so far now. Gotten all the stickers for all our little states on our map done. But our big plan is
We want to go out west.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go to the Grand Canyon. I've never been, and Yosemite, and
Oh yeah.
the sequoias, and all the Grand Tetons. I want to see it all, and this is a way that we could do it. We travel with our dog, and if we were going to hotels, we couldn't always bring him along with us, so he's along for the ride, and it's been.
Oh, and we're raising a service puppy right now too. So he's we're gonna go to Minot, so hopefully we'll see you there.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So when you made that decision or thought to yourselves, all right, so at retirement, this is what we're going to do, and obviously you're not retired yet, but you went ahead and pulled the trigger on the Airstream. Like, was there? Did you do any kind of pre-shopping or like considering other brands, or did you just immediately go to Airstream?
Yeah. No, we've been talking about it, and to be totally honest, I started watching Patrick Colonial Airstream.
Yeah.
And so he really intrigued me, and I loved all the tours he did. So Mark was actually away on business, and he was in Pennsylvania. So he went to the Hershey RV show, and he sought out Patrick Botticelli, met him, and then he sent me all these pictures. And
I took a selfie with him to send to Ellie. It's like, I met your boy Patrick.
He's like, all these Airstreams are really cool. And so we decided, okay, I need to go to an RV show with him. So we wound up going to the Tampa show. And then we looked at everything.
Leisure travel vans.
Yeah, I love that too.
Class C's. We looked at, everything, but we looked at a lot of the travel trailers. We had watched Matt's RV reviews.
Yeah,
he talked a lot about the Imagines as a great couples trailer, and we looked at those. We looked at everything, and we actually, at those shows they have those great deals, but their salespeople are really pretty persistent. And we were looking at these Brinkleys that we really liked.
It was nice. It was very nice, but you know what? There was no way our truck was going to tow that. There was no way. And also afterwards, we put a deposit down, and then I didn't sleep at all that night. And I remember I looked at the morning. I'm like, I said, I don't think we need to do this. I said, I don't want that trailer.
And I was so thankful she did it, because I didn't sleep that night either. And I was like, I don't think we should do this Brinkley. This is not the right one. And we went back the next day.
We knew it was the Airstream.
We told them no, and we kept looking at all the Airstreams. And this was January last year. And we were like, okay, we'll wait till the fall Hershey show again, and we'll go see Patrick, and we'll get an Airstream at the fall show next September. And the Airstream rep who was at the show in Tampa kind of whispered into our ear, and she said, there may be a new family-owned Airstream dealership opening up in Kentucky this year.
Oh.
And we're like, no way. And sure enough, Woodland Airstream opened up a
Georgetown, Kentucky.
A new place in Georgetown, Kentucky, and we were there grand opening day, and we bought a rig. Like, we were one of their first customers.
Wow.
We bought that rig. So it was March. We were thinking it was good, and somehow we walked away with an Airstream that day.
Wow.
That's awesome.
We were like, I had no idea how to do anything. The first shakedown trip, they book you in a little local place in Georgetown, campground. It's like about 10 minutes away. And when we pulled into the site, fortunately, it was a pull through, because I had no idea how to back up the rig or anything. And I'm setting up the rig, and everything I had was brand new in the box. So all the people in the campsite are watching me, and I'm literally opening the Stinky Slinky. I'm opening, brand new hoses. Like, everything was brand new. And I couldn't get that Volterra, cap off. I swear it, I was doing everything I could. And the camp maintenance guy, he's watching me, and I think his name was Jeb, and he said, "You need some help over there, boy?" And I said, "Yes." And he came, and in one twist, he goes, "Boop," and the thing was off. I said, "I swear I loosened it. I know I loosened it."
That's great.
He came back in. He's like, "Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing."
Yeah.
I said, "You know what? But you know what? He helped you.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was great."
Oh yeah, and what a great
that was-
memory.
So,
yeah.
so like
Oh,
you're,
yeah.
you're saying that Woodland reserved the site and they told you to go there the first
Yes.
night so that in case something
Yes.
They do
happened,
that, yeah.
they'd be able to come
They
and
do that for
Yeah.
all their if you purchase an Airstream through them,
yeah,
and you're new to it, they book you a site.
Yeah.
And they tell you, go take your Airstream there, hook everything up, use everything, and try it out. And you know, the nice thing too was the general manager actually came and checked on us that night too.
Yeah.
Very
Oh
cool.
wow.
Eric, great
He's
guy.
awesome.
He's
awesome.
like one of our best pals now.
Yeah,
We
he
just
came
love
in
the people
And
there.
he just checked in on us. Are you guys okay? What's going on? We're like, we're fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, well
But it
I
was awesome. Yeah.
Well, we have to first, Chris. We have to say kudos to Woodland Airstreams because I've never heard of another.
to do it, take it to that level.
No, I haven't heard of another one.
I mean,
that.
like our orientation when we picked ours up was about 4 hours at the dealership, but not in a campsite.
Yeah,
I mean, so,
exactly.
so that's pretty cool. All right, so I got this on my mind. And I'm sure you guys know a guy too, but like, so you didn't buy from Patrick, and he's a New Jersey guy. So did he put a hit out on you or something?
You know,
I don't
guy.
think Patrick knew that we were such big fans. I just kind of met him that one time, but we were convinced we were going to buy from him.
Yeah.
And thankfully,
Woodland opened up.
the Airstreams, everything, there's always something that needs to be done.
Yeah.
If we had to drive back and forth to Jersey to
Oh my gosh, that would not
Kentucky,
Yeah.
it's a good 10, 12-hour drive
Yep.
just to get work done. Like now it's an hour away. We often go out there just to stop in and say hello,
That's
look
cool.
at new things that are there.
Yeah.
They're so good to us. Like
That's awesome.
It's a great group of people.
Yeah.
Their service department's excellent.
Yeah.
I see a lot of on these forums, people, people get salty over,
Yep.
some of the service, and rightfully so. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But the Woodland crew has been wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
They're great to
Mhm.
work with. I have nothing but positive things to say about them.
truly.
That's
So-
very
Their
nice.
service manager, Ethan, came down from Michigan. He worked for the family for a long time. And he's just such a nice young man.
Yeah, he's
And
wonderful.
he's so patient with us because we don't know how to do anything. First time I go in, I go, Ethan, I popped the rivet. And he's like, you could just, and I was like, can you just do that for me, please? And
I take pictures of everything, in the rig. I'm like, if there's something weird, I take a picture of it and then I mark, and then I write something underneath it like, oh, popped rivet here, or, the shelf is uneven here. And then I send him that list. I'm sure he's just so sweet. He probably looks at me like, oh God, here comes Elle Guiffre.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
what's
Hold on,
our list
everybody.
today?
Yeah.
That's great.
But I
But
think
they've
it's
been
fantastic.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have them do everything for us. I put in the airlocks recently and the ACs. Amazing what they do.
Those are.
gosh.
Do you guys have the airlocks in yours?
We don't yet. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I have to tell you, that definitely.
Yeah.
You should definitely do it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
That's
Totally worth it.
That's awesome.
We did the aircrafters when we first bought the rig. They changed those out for us. Like everything, I could probably do it, but it'd probably take me 3 days to do it. And, I just leave it with them. They take care of it. And, a week later, I have my rig again. And I still haven't winterized. Every time it gets cold, I drive it out there and he takes care of it for me. So
Yeah.
But
So-
that's just the thing with the Airstreams, right? You're always going to have to do some stuff to it. You will. I mean, and there, if people understand that instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to buy this and it's going to be perfect and there's going to be nothing wrong with it, they need to understand that that's not the case, and that's across the board, right?
Yeah.
It's not just Airstreams. Like it's just, you know, you will have to fix things. You will have to
Yep.
take care of things, and that's just the way it is.
Well, and we, Mark, you're saying you have them do it for you, and it's awesome to do that. And as you get some more time under your belt, Airstreaming, you'll like attempt things and then figure out, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, and then you kind of get into this. And Gina and I, we call it we're massaging our Airstream. Like we're constantly touching it and looking at it, and like if a screw's loose or a rivet's popped or just anything like it. If you just pay attention to that aspect of it, and you do that on a regular basis, then you're always kind of taking care of it, and it's going to take care of you. And I actually kind of describe that as part of the usage of the Airstream. Like when you're becoming more one with it, so to speak.
Well, you're not just camping in it.
It becomes yours even more,
right.
And the little quirks, the where a screw's going to come loose every time, whatever it is, and it just becomes yours. So that's cool.
Yeah. That's so true.
And I love that. I changed 2 rivets today.
Woo!
I actually did it. I was really excited, and I hung the. We bought the Air Gear, the
solar shade.
The solar shade that you attach to your awning. Yep. And I had to drill into the awning and put these snap rivets into it.
Yeah.
And I've been putting it off because I was like, I don't want to put any drill into my, and I did it. I got it all hung today, and it made a difference almost immediately because the site we were in over at Nolan Lake, the sun shone on the side of that side of the rig the whole day.
Yeah.
And as soon as I had it hanging, it was just magic.
Yeah. The temperature dropped.
Now, we got one of those. We got it from Zip D though, but it's the same concept. And they're a game changer. And I'll say, if you can drill into the tube of your awning, you can do anything, Mark.
Yeah,
you can.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more confident now. I can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that first popped rivet, that was very traumatic.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Now,
I was like, oh my god, we have to call service. We gotta take it in. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. And now I'm like, oh gosh, we have a pop rivet here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just, it's no
We've
big deal.
replaced so many, it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And your goal is to try to keep that from happening through air pressure and hitches and just the whole 9 yards, but it's going to happen. But that, I think it's kind of they're self-sacrificing in a way to where that's kind of part of the design. It's like you put a new one in, but it's good to hear you say that, and that so quickly you realize that, a popped rivet, no big deal, I can fix that.
Yeah.
And
because I think the first time you experience that, it is you're like, oh my god, and then if you follow a lot of these groups too, every time people talk about that the front end separation, it's like, oh my god, we have it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? But it's like you said, you just replace it and you move on. You keep an eye on things.
So Ellie, you need to something you need to keep an eye on is make sure that if Mark's got that drill in his hand, he hadn't had too many bourbons.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, can I fess up on one thing today?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
When I was doing the rivet by the door, I drilled, and then when I put the rivet in, I popped it. And you have to squeeze it once, and then you have to squeeze it again. Well, that second squeeze, it kind of popped up a little bit, and I scratched a little bit of the... Yep. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to get in so much trouble.
Don't think I didn't notice.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was the first thing I saw.
Yeah.
First thing I saw. I'm like, what did you do?
Oh gosh,
so the thing, no, I've done that too, but here's the learning lesson from that is that you do that first squeeze and you're pushing in with the rivet gun, you do that first squeeze, And then on the second squeeze, you kind of have to kind of judge whether it's going to pop on that one. And on that one, you actually pull back slightly as you're squeezing. And then when when it pops away, you know.
Yeah.
So push in tight on the first squeeze and then pull away on the second squeeze. That's how my rivet gun works.
Perfect. See, I learned something new today.
Yeah. And it but you know, like we've got friends that have got those power rivet guns. I don't know if you've seen one of those, but they're battery powered, and you just put the rivet in and you just hold it and pull a trigger and it does like zoot, zoot, pop, and you don't have to do anything.
No.
Really?
I might have to get one of those.
He's got a new toy.
New tools.
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. No, it's pretty impressive.
He's gonna be going, all right, rivet, go ahead, pop, make my day.
That's right.
All right,
I'm waiting.
That's a little scary.
All right, listen. So we've had some fun conversations and all that. We're talking about all this kind of stuff, but we skimmed over quickly about your twin bed configuration. So
Yes.
So you don't, Gina likes juicy details. You don't have to give us a lot of juicy details, but tell us about that. Like,
that's no fun.
Well, but what I'm saying is like, what was that? What was that first night in the brand new Airstream? First night, you're there. What's that sleeping like? What like you're thinking? Oh, you're over there and I'm over here. What was that like?
Well, no, you know what? It actually, when we were looking at this model too, we did look at the queen bed, and I just didn't like how it just, I don't know, when you sit back here and you look towards the bedroom, it's like it just felt too closed off. It felt too short.
Yeah.
And the twin beds really opened it up. That was for us. And plus you had all that extra storage.
Yep.
But our first night, I think we were both kind of like, we didn't sleep that great. And it was primarily because I felt like the mattresses weren't that comfortable.
Yeah, that is true.
That for us, that kind of, that was the one part that we're like,
It wasn't great. It was good. It wasn't perfect and all. And we did end up finally buying the 2-pillow honey mattresses.
Yes.
And they're amazing.
We heard them on your podcast.
Oh,
and,
yay.
I mean,
Did you now? Okay, wait. Time out. Did you tell them that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. Yay.
And it was. You know what? That mattress is a game changer.
Isn't it great? Yes.
Oh my gosh, so comfortable.
Yes. All right, listener. Do you hear that?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. If you don't like your mattress, you need to go to 2-pillow honey, and you need to get it from them.
That's correct.
It just was. I mean. After that we went on a trip somewhere, and then we called Bill Mooney and we said to him, "Hey, we just want to let you know we love it. We slept great. It was awesome."
Yeah.
He's like, "Really? Already?"
Yeah.
Like,
first trip. He's like, no one usually calls to tell us it was nice. Usually they're calling to complain, but
no, we're like, it's awesome.
They were so nice. I mean, is it Phil who called us? We did like the whole interview with him.
Isn't that great?
I mean, he really. Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
Philip is the mattress maker for Bill, and let's just say he is passionate about his job.
He is very passionate.
Yeah, I mean,
truly.
Oh man, big time.
And we met him in person, and he is still very passionate.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But
So,
I mean, if people need new mattresses, that's where you need to go.
Right.
You don't need to look anywhere else.
No,
now,
frankly.
Did y'all get the extra trellis or whatever that they put on too?
Well,
support.
Yeah.
So we actually wound up when we had our 25 foot Airstream. We actually had ordered the bed frames because that was the first thing we noticed about these twins was the freaking mattress is like slipping and sliding all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I always felt like I was rolling out of the bed because there's about 4 inches of space where there's no support. And I always felt like I was rolling out. So we had ordered the trellis.
We saw it.
Matt Hughes.
Yes.
Nomad.
Nomad.
Custom.
Some crafters, and we had found him just, through Airstream groups and everything, and he did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Had we not known him, or we would have just done everything through two pillow honey, but he did a great job. So
Yeah.
we wound up
So
transferring that over to our
because
27.
we had the 25, we ordered it, and then we came back from that October trip and realized we were buying the 27,
Right.
and we had an appointment in December to go down to Florida where Matt was near Flagler Beach, and sure enough,
Yeah.
we just called him up and we said, we're not getting a 25, we're trading in for the 27.
Yeah.
And he just built it, for that rig.
Yeah.
And
It was perfect.
That's awesome.
All right, I
So,
have
I'm sorry if-
I have to call a
Do you hear
timeout
the
right now.
snoring?
Yes, is that? I'm
Sorry.
like, who is
Our dog.
snoring?
I'm so sorry.
The
That
dog
is-
snoring?
we
The
are
dog.
we are raising a service puppy for an organization called Canine Companions, and
Okay.
he's a yellow lab, and he is 5 months old, and he snores like a little old man.
he's
Wow.
asleep on
I'm
my
so
lap.
sorry.
No, I thought, damn, Mark's gonna start snoring on us here, and then all of a sudden,
I'm
Mark
not
was
bored,
talking,
I swear
and
it,
he
I'm
was.
having a fun time.
That's our little puppy.
Oh,
His name
gosh.
is Maurice the Fourth.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's great.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So
Well, it's exciting to hear you talk about the adjustment to the mattress deal. And some of I think the what you described about the 4-inch overhang on the stock Airstream twins.
Yeah.
Everybody complains about that. I mean, that's been a known thing for a while. The thing we think is cool about Two Pillow Honey is that he is focusing specifically on Airstream related
yes,
mattresses
Yes.
and beds
Correct.
products. Yeah,
Yes.
he's in that niche
Mhm.
and not trying
Yes.
to mass market stuff to everybody. So he's specializing in those kind of stuff, and he's got
Right.
good stuff. I can tell you that he told me that he went up to the international rally last year, and I think he rented 2 10x10 booths. I think last year. This year,
Oh,
this
wow.
year I think he's got 4. So he's
Wow, that's
he's
awesome.
yeah,
Well,
he's going to have a
that's
big
wonderful.
Well,
big presence.
that's what we think. We don't know
That's
for
awesome.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
a
Yeah.
great guy doing the good stuff. So that's really good stuff. Well,
Well-
you didn't really fully answer the question like did you guys like who was laying in
So,
bed? Who tucked
let's
who
just say-
in? Who tucked who in?
And to speak of Chris and Gina language, we are stackers.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Okay, well, I know I'm still on that first night thing. Like I want to
First night.
brand
yeah.
new Airstream 2026. You got twins, so like who lays down first and who gives the kiss goodnight and tucks in and then goes in the second? Like how did?
Yeah, I think that first night, I think we were so exhausted.
Yeah,
We were like so stressed out, so
Screw it.
exhausted.
No even
It
kiss
was
goodnight.
just, I was like, oh gosh, just like night,
Yeah.
good night,
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I will say that the whole idea of camping, and this ties along with, your story and the way you guys think, is that one of the things I've really enjoyed, and I talked about all those new supplies and stuff like that. To me, this is like a whole new collection of adult toys that I get to play with.
Oh!
Every little, my chalks, every little like new
Okay.
equipment I get.
All right.
It's really a lot of fun.
Good job.
Love this.
Great job, Mark. Okay, so it's I don't remember what episode it was. It's been a good while ago now, but I made a quick reference about that one time about how you play with it. Like I love to play with it,
Yes.
and
Yes.
yes, so that's a great description, Mark.
Yes.
It's you've got a
that's so
lot of
funny.
adult toys.
Yes.
I can't wait to get new things. Every time I buy a new tool, a new part, like this, we started the new season. So I bought new Stinky Slinkies. I was like, I can't use last year's Stinky Slinkies. I was all excited. I have like 5 different connecting things to go to the dump thing. And today I got to use the one that has the clamp that locks down
Yes,
because
yeah.
the one that screws in didn't fit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Ellie, I got to use this one today. I was like, I was all excited.
I like hearing this. This is great.
This is awesome.
Oh my gosh. I don't think people get that excited over Stinky Slinkies.
Well, it's like it's because you're immersed into
He's
this lifestyle
passionate
already.
about it.
You're
Yes.
fully committed and immersed already. Yeah.
It's so much
He
fun.
is definitely Mark is definitely oh, I need to have like all these little trinkets of whatever, is this it's like all the toys, right? All the Airstream toys he has to have.
That's good.
He's all about that.
What kind of toys do you have?
So
let's just say every time there's something new for the kitchen, the pots that stack together with one handle, like every time
those are the toys.
Every time I look, there's something else coming from Amazon, little things to hang the shoes on the door, little things for the bathroom, new lights. We have these chargeable candles and lights and everything.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Stuff shows up all the time.
All right.
Like, what did you get now?
Just like your smart cap.
Yes, that's right.
Like your smart cap.
Love the
Oh
smart
my
cap.
gosh, that smart cap was the best thing. That was my Father's Day gift, and oh my gosh, it was awesome.
That is great.
This is our first trip with it, and I can't believe how much stuff I can fit in there.
Oh yeah,
all right,
actually...
let me tell you about the new toy that I've got for my smart cap.
Oh,
and they're still in the box. I haven't put them up yet. But
he's gonna love this.
But
I apologize up front, Ellie, about what's getting ready to happen.
No,
because he's getting ready to go spend more money. I know.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yes,
Mark, I think you'll definitely need to get these.
Thanks.
Okay, so there are these really high quality LED light strips made by a company called Kingfin, KINGFIN. Or is it Kingpin? I'm sorry, Kingpin.
Yeah,
Kingpin,
Okay.
PIN. And this is not a paid endorsement by any means, but I showed up on my social media feeds, and I didn't take the clickbait. I didn't click on the social media ad. I just went straight to their website and did a deep dive. And they're these thin little LED lights, and they've got these good quality push button dimmers and stuff, and they're white.
See, he's salivating
they're
already.
They're white, or
I need the lights. I do. I need the lights inside there.
So the ones that I bought,
I'm ordering them right now. I'm on the Kingpin site.
The ones that I bought are white and red.
Yes, red.
And the red.
Oh, yes.
The red light helps with dark sky stuff and everything. And
That's
oh my gosh,
what I'm talking about.
And I bought 3 of them. I'm going to put one on either side door and one on the back, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yep.
Is there a Chris and Gina link? Because
No.
I'll buy it through your link.
No, there's not. I mean, I haven't even installed them yet. I just bought them before we left to come on this trip, and
well, they have the on and off switch, right? That you can put right at your back.
Oh yeah, I bought.
Well, what I was going to say is one of the reasons why we hadn't installed it yet, because we weren't sure if we wanted it at the back or if we wanted it through the side window.
Yeah.
So
and I'm no electrician by any means, so I was worried about where to tap into the 12 volt on the new truck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I got a little
gotta
more
get a little
research,
help. Yeah.
but I went ahead and bought them, and I can tell
After
already
you
they're going to be
research
awesome.
it, you let me know, because I'll do it. I'll do it your way after you're done.
Yes.
No,
Maybe I should get a link real quick.
When you look at
You
the
should, because I'm gonna order.
Yeah.
when you look at the
No, you
pictures
need-
on
you-
there,
yeah.
it's awesome. They are super cool.
Yeah, they really
I'm
are.
looking at them right now. They look great.
Oh yeah, you're already looking them up.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, new toy.
Yeah.
Because it is a little dark in there too.
Yeah, no, it is with the black bed, black interior of the cap plus the black bed. It's dark in there, and yeah, you need the lights are awesome. So cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've been chatting it up almost an hour, and we hadn't even cracked the surface yet on on any like rallies and group stuff, social things you've done? Like, so you mentioned you're going to be in Minot. Will that be your first kind of rally?
Oh, great.
That
First ever.
Yeah, that's our first. That's our first like rally of any kind.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
wow.
good.
Yeah.
We wanted to go to. We wanted to do like the Kentucky rally. There was one. There was one last weekend, I think, but we just like our schedules never matched up.
Yeah.
So,
And
we just thought we're gonna do the Minot one.
yeah, that's
And
awesome.
we listened to you. We signed up to be volunteers.
Yep.
I'm
Yay.
volunteering to help
Yep.
out with the golf event. Ellie's volunteering with parking, which I know you did.
No,
and
Yes.
With the welcome.
welcome registration or whatever.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we're going in 2 days early. We'll get there and we'll get our lay for the land, but this will be our first ever.
That is
we have
awesome.
no
We
idea.
have no. Yeah, we have
what
no
to
idea.
That is
Well-
fabulous.
Oh,
You
we're
got
going.
to make sure you find us as soon as you get there.
Absolutely. That's going to be great.
We will.
Okay, so
And we put our big red numbers on.
Woo!
We, like you, were holding off
Yeah.
on it. And then we went up to the mothership for a tour and we stayed at the Airstream International Club. They have
Yeah.
like 4 or
Club
5
International.
parking spots
Yes.
there.
yeah.
And while we were there, I put the numbers on.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it was like nerve wracking to make sure it was perfectly even. It
Yes.
was right, but they're
Yeah.
on and we're so
Yay.
excited.
And you put them on in the parking lot at the club headquarters?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I mean, you
Did you take pictures of that while you were doing it?
that is
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
okay.
We did all that. Yeah.
All right, we got to
It was
have a
cool.
photo.
We're-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
They even have that big giant
We rallied.
container. We rally that's
Yes.
there in the
Yeah.
parking lot. I guess they load that
Yeah.
up and bring it there.
We
Yep,
do.
So
yep.
we took some pictures with that, and
Yeah.
That is
We
awesome.
went in. We did it. We
Yeah.
did it all. So we're excited.
Well,
But yeah,
Perfect.
we can't wait for Minot.
yeah, exciting. Okay, so a lot to unpack right there. So first, I mean, I'll just say that hearing your guys' excitement for those little things you just said right there makes me feel like the energy that comes from owning an Airstream just is contagious. It just like you guys are
Oh yeah.
in like a
Oh yeah.
done.
I love
You-
it.
Yeah.
we're all in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All in. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
And-
drinking the Kool-Aid. We
Yeah,
are.
that's
we,
cool.
We love it. In fact, I got a friend of mine and her husband to pull the trigger and get one too.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. we
this
love
is
it.
great.
We
Well-
high beam every Airstream that we see on the road. We're all excited. We're like, oh shoot, did they see us or did we get it? You
Yeah.
know, it's-
Yeah, that's like the Airstream wave. I mean,
Yep,
you
yep.
just
Yes,
you blink your
yes.
lights, you wave, and
yeah.
yep. And
Okay, so
I
here's
didn't know, but now I do.
here's a piece of
It's
advice
a
I
great
got.
community.
Yeah, here's a piece of
Yes.
advice I got for you. Is between now and Minot, and especially you're in a
Yeah.
perfect example in a campsite where you are like this right now, is that you need to practice on doing some serious water conservation before you go to Minot.
Yes.
Because you know
Yes.
you're not gonna have sewer, and from what I hear, you're not gonna have a water connection. So you're gonna have to be really like
Oh snap!
yeah, you're gonna have to
No.
yeah, like
I thought we were gonna have water.
no, I mean I might be mistaken, but I've heard a couple people say that they're talking about bringing in water fill trucks for people that there's not
Yes,
water
I did
connection.
hear that.
Yeah, and it may be location specific. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that definitely no sewer. Most of these international rallies, you're not going to have sewer. But
Yeah.
so just get good about conserving water and stuff like that, and then you'll be prepared for Minot. But it's awesome that you're volunteering and you're diving
well,
in. that
you're
way.
jumping in, and that's exactly what we
Absolutely.
did for our first Airstream
Yeah,
rally last year.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I saw Ellie the when we posted that one picture, I guess, of our rig. I think you commented about the BRN for the win or whatever. Like the
Yes,
you saw
yes.
that we put our numbers on too.
I did.
Yes.
That's
Very
cool.
excited because I know you guys were kind of going back and forth too for a while. I think it was you mostly, Chris, right?
Yeah, well,
No, it was more me.
yeah, it was more her.
Oh, it
Mhm.
was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, okay.
and I tell you, it was a couple things about it. One is we got sent some big red numbers when we joined the club in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and we did not put them on, but we still have them. We still have them. Well, we got a and they were cut individual numbers. They sent individual numbers, and we heard that the club now sends the numbers in a one complete sheet.
Yes.
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 All right.
Yes.
So we said, well, if that we want to do that, so we just ordered brand new numbers. Well, when they came in, they were different. Like the font was slightly larger. Our BRN is 6674, and the 6s look huge compared to the 7.
Yeah.
And we were hesitant again once we saw those numbers about whether we were going to put them on. And so we ended up going back to our other numbers, and I put them on closer together, and we were happy with that look. But
good.
We're proud of it. We're happy for it now.
Well, it's like a badge of
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like a badge of honor. Like we feel like
it is.
Hey, we're not just dipping our toe in this. Like we're all in, and which we have always felt that way. But maybe it didn't come across that way because we didn't have our numbers on. But we support our club.
Yeah. And
what's funny is when we put ours on, and then we just come. That was after the Airstream. We went and toured Jackson Center.
Yeah.
Pulled back into our storage unit, and we parked the Airstream. And one of our neighbors there, he has his rig there, and it's not an Airstream, but he said, "What? Tell me about that red number you have up there." He's like, "What is that?" And we explained to him what it was, and he was like, "That's really neat." He's like, I love that. And I thought, yeah, it is kind of cool.
It is.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
very
cool. And we also decide, our mindset just shifted a little bit that, well, at first we were like, we're not going to put the numbers on because this might not be our only Airstream, But we have, our mind has shifted to where we're never going to get rid of this particular trailer.
No, we'll always have it. Even if we buy another one, we'll always have this one.
We will not get rid of this trailer.
Yeah.
And most likely it will be ours we're just celebrated 9 years a few weeks back.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so we'll have it another 10 years. We're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So we're putting them on.
We may change it around a little bit, but we're not gonna.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
So did you say June 9th?
June 9th was our 9-year
That's
anniversary.
our wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
How about that?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very neat.
That's
Good
really
day.
neat. Yeah.
So special day. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we picked up our rig on June 8th, and we set out on the road on June 9th.
Yeah.
For the first time.
nice.
And
That's
9
neat.
year later, here we are.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
congratulations.
This has been a lot of fun, you guys. I'm telling you that. This chat is like right in the pocket of what we envision our podcast to be. Is hearing excitement, hearing passion, hearing, just the fun you've been having.
Everything. The flub ups to the successes. It's great. It's great.
And also you've got goals in mind for destinations and experiences that you want to experience, and you're going to be able to do that with having the Airstream in your life to be able to take you to those places.
Yes.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, and we appreciate, having you all as a resource too. A lot of the stuff that we learn, like even with the mattresses or not, it's just everything. We hear it through your podcast. So we are truly so appreciative of you doing this because
thank you.
We learned a lot from it, from you
thanks.
all. And so thank you.
Well, thanks.
Even Claire recently, when she was talking about ticks and tick prevention, we have been we've been spraying everything. We found ticks on the dogs the other day, and we were freaking out. And, it was like,
it's true. Yeah.
Like all those little things are all things that you just need to be aware of and know. And we hear it all from you. And since we're newbies, and that's why I also said we should call and say we want to be on this, because we felt like our story is that story of those people who never did it before, never were involved in camping, that wanted to go out and we truly love it, and we've embraced the community. We've embraced the whole Airstream thing. We're an influencer's dream because we watch every single show, and everything that people say. I bought the Air Safe hitch. I got the Aircrafters. Like anything you say I need, I'm buying it because I want to have it.
The
That's
Kingpin
awesome.
lights.
Yes.
Well,
I'm going to tell you something else you're going to have to buy too, and eventually, and it's a game changer. So the windows tend to stick, and
really?
Yes,
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, and so when you're inside and you go to open your window and you can't,
no lock pins.
The pain pins.
Yep, no locks,
they
pain
are
pins.
top notch.
Oh, yeah, we got these little squeegee things to get in there, and I always try to spray it with the 303, stuff. But
no, it's that. All of that's
just
preventative.
Get the pain pins. Yes.
Yeah. Just
we'll get them. We'll get them from no lock, and we're in Minot.
Yes,
good.
they'll be there. But I had to use ours today on a window, and
really?
And so I push it once or twice, and it just pops that window, and I can open it up, and I'm just like, I just love this.
Yeah. That's a great recommendation, Gina.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm
in for that.
All right.
We'll tell them you sent us.
Yes,
we'll tell them you sent us.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, you guys. Well, you have a wonderful camping experience where you are right now.
Yeah.
Awesome, wonderful chat. Thanks so much for giving us the time.
This has been a lot of fun.
And we cannot wait to hang out with you in person as soon as possible.
And why not?
Oh, same. Can't wait either. Thank you all so much.
Yes,
and Maurice, even though he was sleeping, he said he wants to
now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We're sorry about the story.
Star of the podcast. Yep.
Well, hey, it's all part of being real, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, you guys.
But we'll see you soon in
Thank
Minot.
y'all.
Yeah, we will. We'll see you down the road. Okay.
Thank
See you
you.
down the road.
See you down the road.
We've come a long way, and I only say goodbye because we never say goodbye on a caravan, but we'll be seeing you down the road.